welcome to the end is
Sigh.
Sigh. Thank you. That's for 3 and 3
Yes,
there.
that echo, guys, it's real.
It's real, baby. We're reporting to you from a cave, the
Yes,
Nate
we are.
Cave. I'm Todd,
I'm Nate.
and Nate. Who do we have in the room with us?
We got Heimdall, and
Oh, back in action.
maybe 10 seconds ago, he was laying down just fine, and he heard welcome. He's like, I'm up and at him. Let's fucking go.
Dude,
Let's destroy the pod today.
It energizes him, like just knowing that we're energized. Like we have to bring on like actual voices, and not talk like this like before the pod. Like,
Oh, by the way, there are some people that have talked to me about Heimdall's yawning in the background or anything like that. When we're like, Heimdall, if you heard that, that was him. They're like, we never heard anything.
I've heard people say they hear him.
So we got a battle between listeners here.
Good hearing and bad hearing. We're calling you out. I don't know which one you are. He's going to keep them anonymous, I think. But, well,
Yeah.
if you do hear anything, it's definitely Heimdall. that's all I'm saying. Now he's behind me starting to start chewing on things. It's a whole thing.
Because we're here, what do we normally do on this pod?
Besides talk about Heimdall, we usually review underrated movies.
Yes, that is correct.
What kind of definition is underrated, Nate?
Underrated is our own definition.
Thank you. He did the chef's kiss hand, and then, okay. It is our definition. And then with those underrated movies, we pair some themes with them. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's from one scene, sometimes it's from the whole movie.
Yeah.
Nate, if we were to... Oh, fuck. What if they made a movie about Saga? What would the themes be?
Well...
This isn't even going to help the audience, actually, because they don't know what Saga is. But for those that do.
It's going to be about rocket ship forests.
Fucking hell. So, again, a fake theme.
And orgy planets.
Oh, orgy. Dude, we could do orgy planets on anything. Just throw that into a random episode of Orgy Planet.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, that. So to be clear, that movie would then involve those two things. And we would talk about it a little bit more in depth before we get to the movie. And the movie of this week, Nate, is what?
It is Rounders.
It sure is. You know why he hesitated? Because this episode is 3 weeks behind. So you're hearing this. We did this 3 weeks ago.
No, I wasn't behind because that was more of a... What year did it come out?
1998.
I didn't put that in there.
Well, it's okay. We only do that usually for the movie thing anyway. Sometimes you throw it in the beginning. Guys, we're constantly a work in progress. This pod will never officially get that professional status.
Right?
It's just two guys in a cave with a dog.
That's all we are.
Like 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's just us with like primitive tools.
Yeah.
Banging on the mic here.
What are our themes for today?
Ooh, our themes are poker and the mob.
Yes.
Not to be confused with the mafia. Ish.
I
had to add the ish because Nate might have just done mafia. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, we'll get to those in a little bit. But usually, if we're not banking an episode, we would go into news of the week. But that won't make any sense to you guys because the news will be 3 weeks old.
Exactly. So Todd's got some fake news for us. Take it away.
The world has ended. I said cave, it is our shelter, it's our bunker.
It is our bunker, yeah. We did the research on Doomsday Preppers, so we were ready for this.
Yeah, I forgot all of it, but Nate did retain the information. No, I have no news.
All right.
I mean, you know what is timeless, though? The dating apps.
All right.
So, let me do a little update on that. Hinge likes to do a thing where it says, it'll pop up when you open it, says, most compatible. And this one, it said, Todd and Debbie, we think you two should meet. And you're always like, oh, that seems nice. It has never been accurate. And I've learned that from other people as well. It's never accurate. So, and I'm like, all right, cool. Debbie, attractive lady, blah, blah, blah. Gets down to a prompt that says, the way to win me over is, and she says, you tell me these 3 words. Let's go, Brandon. And I went, you fucking Hinge dipshits. You think I'm going with this? Oh, I tell you, that is not my politics, baby. That's the complete opposite. And then I went to Tinder. And I'll show Nate the picture, but this is a lady. Is this a real profile? I assume so. Julia, age 31, says, her only bio intro is, if you ask for a pic, I know you're just a fuckboy. Don't waste my time. You know what her only pic is, Nate?
A cube.
A black square.
Yeah.
And then she's saying, if I ask for a pic, I'm just a fuckboy. There's a very big problem on the dating apps. Okay?
Yeah.
Where a lot of people will just post like a picture of their backyard or of a lake. And you're like, I need to know what you look like. That
is the whole point.
That's like, if I'm in a bar, I don't walk up to people covered in like blankets. Like they're not wearing masks. It's not just a Halloween party.
Maybe you should. For the people that would understand it, they might be like, okay, he's actually onto something here. Like, that would be a great Halloween costume or something like that.
The fake Tinder profile?
Yeah.
Oh, there should be like a big screen you can swipe through and everything. Right? Different versions of myself. I'm going to have to try them. So there's a version of me on Hinge. There's a version of me on Tinder, on Bumble, and other assorted dating apps. Some more reputable than others. Yeah. You got to try. But anyway, that's a little news.
All right.
When I thought you texted me, I swiped over to my photos, and one of my screen caps is when you texted me, so it shows your name up on my screen. So
yep, texting you in the pod right now.
I thought maybe you did, like you'd sent me a note. We've never done that before.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
No, I always thought we should share like an open Google Doc.
Yeah.
That way we could prompt and stuff, and you could see like when I go through so we break down the movie by points.
Guys, you ready to see that train wreck? Nate, what are your thoughts? Hold on, I'm typing something to you. I cannot think and type here at the same time.
Yeah, I feel like I want it to make it better, but it would make it worse somehow. Yeah. But Nate, do you have any fake news or life? What did you do in the meantime as of, I don't know, a couple days ago? Another
Guys,
insider
baseball. I took down a Halloween decorations
special.
So that shows you kind of how old and dated this pod might be.
It is snowing for the first time.
Yep, and there's that.
Yeah, I actually had a gut reaction. So I opened up my garage and I was like, it looks like the ground's wet out there. Maybe it drizzled a little bit. So I back out, and the minute my windshield got to the outside air, snow fell, and I said, oh, fuck off.
And then I get a call, and he's like, Nate, could you come pick me up? So I had to drive all the way over and pick Todd up.
It's not true. People will believe that. So I just need to let them know that it's not true. I drove. Everybody's extra slow, and yeah.
I mean, it's fair to be cautious, but at the same time, like, first snow of the season like this, it was still somewhat warm today.
It's not sticking yet, but I would definitely, I will always say be more cautious than not in the snow. My biggest accidents have been black ice related, and it's not
Just don't be overcautious. Where are you going 5 miles an hour?
There was a guy that was holding up, I think, about 20 cars. I was like one of them, and he was going 35 and a 55.
Yeah. There's a point where there is a little bit overcautious.
That does
cause more incidents than...
Overcautious will cause accidents, but also the guys in like the Ford F-150s flying down in the middle of snow.
They're fucking immune.
Yeah. And then we see them on their side on the, in the ditches, and you're like, well, I would pull over, but...
Guys, let's find balance and harmony.
Yes. We're a podcast of positivity, right now.
Yes.
Nate, we haven't done this in a while. Why are we called the Indecisive?
It's just to make meaning out of the meantime. What you said earlier.
That was an eventual party line I started using.
Yeah, and it works.
That's the explanation we're getting.
Todd really wanted the explanation of, well, we don't know how we're going to die.
Thank you.
And so we just think the Indecisive.
Yep. You know what? We're just going to leave it on that. Anything else before we just jump into the themes this week?
No, I got nothing.
Put that on his gravestone.
Anything for you? I got nothing. All right, guys. It won't be a gravestone, by the way.
Oh, it's an urn?
Yeah.
Fred's urn?
Yeah.
That's a callback from 3 weeks ago, guys. That's a callback from the Nice Guys.
You're only remembering it because it's so recent for you now.
It's very true.
Everyone's like, he knows a shit.
And why we're banking this, you only find out once we're back.
Yes.
So, Nate, what is our first theme?
Our first theme is mobs.
Oh, fuck. All right, I'm scrolling down. Going to mobs, going to mobs, going to mobs.
God, I threw them off. Moms or mobs?
Moms. Ooh. The mob. Okay.
Yes.
So, I do have a wiki.
All right.
Because it's not the mafia exactly.
Okay.
So Wiki has it as well. Quote unquote, the mafia can refer to the Sicilian mafia specifically, or Italian organized crime in general. Quote unquote, the mob can refer to other similar organized crime groups such as the Irish mob or organized crime in general. This includes the Russian mafia, the Chinese and Hong Kong triads, and the Japanese yakuza. So organized crime is kind of what I pivoted to, but it's described as highly centralized enterprises run by criminals to engage in illegal activity, most commonly for profit. While organized crime is generally thought of as a form of illegal business, some criminal organizations, such as terrorist groups, rebel forces, and separatists, are politically motivated. Sometimes criminal organizations force people to do business with them, such as when a gang extorts money from shopkeepers for quote-unquote protection, which I think is the most common we've seen in like movies and stuff like that, and real life, obviously. But either way, I like the word syndicate. That's one of the other ones that they call it, and that's the most badass form.
Yeah,
of
it is.
A syndicate? I think that's also from Mission Impossible. That's maybe why I like it.
Yeah.
Wasn't one of them the Syndicate? Is that what the organization was called?
One of them, yeah. I don't know, it's also been in comics as well, so.
Oh, how dare you.
Yep.
Well, that's my OG definition.
Well, I Googled something, but it came up rankings of the Mafia.
Rankings of the Mafia?
Yes.
Like, which one is better?
No. Okay. So it's just within the organization, right?
Oh,
you got your boss.
Gotcha. Yes.
Right? Yep. So I'm coming at you with a list here. I know. Real exciting.
Oh, trust me. More to come.
Underboss.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we got the advisor.
You think the underboss is like a vice president? Like, they don't really do anything. They're just kind of there to...
Family,
probably. Case the top one gets shot.
They're probably family.
Step in. You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the next one?
The advisor.
Oh, yep.
We got the
student council.
We got the capos.
Oh, yeah, capo.
Yep. Soldiers and associates.
Oh, God.
So it's a really simple list. And then I was like, oh, this is from sopranosfandom.com. But my question is, for you now, you have your own mafia, syndicate, we'll say in this instance. You are clearly the boss, right?
Clearly.
So my question is, going down the list that I gave you, I can read them off again.
Okay.
Who are you wanting as your, underboss, your second in command, and then your advisor, so on and so forth? But now what I'm saying this as, I want it the actors and the roles that they portray. Not the actors themselves, but the roles that they portray in movies.
Oh, so just a character.
Yes.
That's an easier way to say that, right?
I want the...
Dude, you should see the handwork Nate is doing today. This is why he hits his mic a lot now. He's getting real handsy. Nate! Okay, so I'm the boss. So yes. I need an underboss.
I figured you would be the boss, right? You don't want to...
Who's the boss?
Right?
Show callback. Okay. My second in command, huh?
I know. There's lots to pick from.
Like, I want to go supernatural, because then I just, own the game, but I feel like I shouldn't. Like, that's, cheating.
Right.
Fuck. Who's a really good... You know who would be a good advisor that's, wise? Mr. Miyagi.
Okay, yeah.
And he could teach you people to fight underneath, right?
Yeah. That'd be good.
I think that's a good one. I know it's
he's
not
good,
suspected.
But also he can defend himself.
Yes.
So he's not he's not useless on his own.
No, he could beat you up with one hand.
Yeah.
He's unassuming, you would think you can roll over him, but you can't. Mm-hmm. No, okay. Who's under that?
And then you got your advisor now.
Fuck, Miyagi would be a good advisor too. Ooh. An advisor.
And my advisor is Mr. Miyagi.
You know what? Mr. Miyagi for all roles. It's just me and Miyagi. Miyagi and me. That's my new spin-off TV show.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ooh. Who's really smart? Do you have anybody in mind? Did you think about this when you're doing it?
I did not.
Okay. I was going to try and piggyback off of some inspiration.
There's a part of me that went almost Mission Impossible a lot of the times. There you go. That's good. But a lot of times, Mission Impossible, it's all luck-based for him at times.
That's true. You know what? I said Yoda, and then I don't have to decipher his goddamn riddles every time he gives me advice. So I retract Yoda. Fury.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nick Fury. That'd be a good fucking advisor.
Would be.
He'd also be a betrayer.
You. Yeah.
Nah, he wouldn't. He's loyal as fuck, man.
He's loyal as fuck if he's loyal to your cause.
As long as I don't turn out to be Hydra, I think I'm good. All right, who's next?
The capos.
Now, what do the capos do? Exactly. They're just other...
So the family split up into crews, each one with respective leaders. These are called capos.
Yeah, see, that's... Okay, I would give one to each of the Ninja Turtles.
Nice.
I'd have different group of capos.
Yeah.
One's a funny party capo.
Yeah,
one's probably too aggressive for my liking, but
yeah, okay.
One's smart, they build all my shit, and the other one's a natural born leader, so they could step in and run the other families.
I know which one you're talking about.
Damn
too. Right. And then soldiers. So that one's kind of hard because I feel like you're just picking a grunt or a hench people.
But who's a really good soldier group in the movies?
I mean, if you don't go movies, you could almost go. Sad to say, Game of Thrones, the Unsullied,
as long as they're not run by dipshit worm that.
Well, they're ran by everybody. You.
Yeah, but I'm saying, does anyone have a soul captain that turns out to be an idiot at the very end?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to steal that. The Unsullied's pretty good because they are trained, loyal fighters.
Yeah.
Except they're only loyal to the leader of that outfit. What isn't it, Grey Worm? Is that him?
Yeah.
Fuck Grey Worm.
But, I mean, he can be your buddy, you know?
But he'll betray me so quickly.
All right. Oh,
yeah, kill Grey Worm, but still have them.
Associates.
Nah, don't even fuck it with associates.
That's fair.
I don't partner outside the family.
Yeah.
All right, Nate, you can be my associate.
All right.
You can start your own crime family.
He's fucked.
And he would undermine me immediately.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Speaking of, at the Halloween party, we forgot to talk about, we played a thing called Ultimate Werewolf.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Nate, how was your experience with that real quick?
My experience with Ultimate Werewolf, yeah, sorry, side tangent here real quick, guys. If you guys haven't played, you deal out cards to everyone in the room. Let's say there's 14 people. Mm-hmm. So 12 of those people are getting villagers. The other 2 are getting werewolves.
Yes.
And
in this case, there was 3 werewolves.
One person is getting the moderator card.
Yep.
And so first game I moderated, and there was 18 people total at that time.
And he's a good moderator. You like, he builds a story like in the middle of the night, this person is killed and blah, blah, blah.
Yep. Exactly.
I'm just saying you're good. Nate.
Yeah.
We can explain the rules a little bit more.
And then after, I was the moderator. When you're the moderator, you don't get to play. You help kind of delegate what's going on and help everyone else out. So after the first game, I wasn't the moderator anymore. I was like, all right, I'm going to play the game. And this is usually my luck when it comes to Ultimate Werewolf, and I'm not the moderator anymore.
But only when certain people are the werewolves.
Yes. And so, lo and behold, the way it works out is the town goes to sleep. The werewolves announce one person they want to kill.
Yep.
In secret. And then from there, everyone opens their eyes, and the announcer announces who dies.
And then that person is out for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and the first night, you don't get a chance to do anything. Nope. You're just at the mercy of the werewolves. You don't get to deliberate, don't get to defend, none of that shit.
Yep.
I died the first night, so I didn't even play. I became a second moderator in a sense.
But you accused somebody very quickly of who was the werewolf. And yeah, guys, it was me. So I was sitting right next to Nate, and I opened my eyes, and one of our good friends was the other werewolf. Locked eyes immediately. I pointed right at Nate. They pointed at Nate. We looked across, and somebody that we know but like we don't play with a lot was just like, yep, and agreed and pointed across. Nate was dead within the first 2 seconds of our eyes being open. It was...
Yeah. So, just like that, Todd, the boss of the werewolf mafia that night...
That was organized crime on you. So it does come back.
Yeah.
We organized that shit so good. We took a hit out on you, and it was efficient.
Yeah.
All right, back to the themes, though.
Yeah.
Just wanted to illuminate how deceitful we can be. Nate always gets the short shaft, because, if he is a target in a game, we're going to take him out first, because it would have come back to kill us. Sometimes
it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
It's true. Nate, I was reading about the mob.
Okay.
And does this mob sound familiar to you? And I'm gonna just describe what they say as a mob and see if this rings a bell. So organized crime groups provide a range of illegal services and goods. Organized crime often victimizes businesses through the use of extortion or theft and fraud activities like hijacking cargo trucks and ships and robbing goods. Organized crime groups victimize individuals by car theft, dismantling at chop shops and export, art theft, metal theft, bank robbery, burglary, jewels and gems, thieves, and heists.
So what you're saying from this is we can figure out the plot for the next Fast and the Furious.
Yes. This is the family fucking organized crime. They are not anything more but mobsters.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
All right. Well,
I was reading this. I was like, that's just fucking the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, it is. 100%. Like, you're going down the list. I'm like, yep, that's right. The bank vault through the city and all that. The chop shops and all that. The car theft.
They even say computer hacking.
Yeah. Oh.
It feels like whoever's writing the wiki was like, I think they just keep stopping at one thing, and then the next movie, like, well, they didn't get to this one yet, and then they do that one.
I feel like you need to post that. Like, that's like, hey, I figured out Fast and the Furious's algorithm right here, guys.
I know where the writers are going to go next. I actually deleted like the last part of whatever they was going to go into because it was like more like financial crimes, but maybe that's, guys, if it comes through, I think I figured it out. So they
take whatever it is, and then they're just like, all right, now we got to put in something so ridiculous, so absurd that it's going to help us higher the stakes.
We haven't had no, we've had it all. They've been underground too. Never mind. No.
Yep.
Okay. Well, so I went on to look at the most famous mobsters of all time,
Okay.
according to coolest.com. So, you know,
Coolest.
the coolest. So, number one with the bullet, Al Capone. Did you know he is Scarface? That's his nickname.
Okay.
That's the dude. Big Al, Big Boy, Public Enemy number one, and Snorky are all nicknames for him.
Snorky.
I think Snorky means like you're an asshole bully because he grew up that kind of way. Al Capone died after untreated syphilis left him mostly brain dead and serving a sentence for tax evasion.
That's not the best way to go out at all.
No. I mean, I don't know how... he definitely partied hard. Then you've got Ellsworth Johnson, a.k.a. Bumpy. His nickname was that because he had a bump on the back of his head. So they didn't think too hard on that one.
I feel like that's a lot of mobster names, though. It's like very like, okay, here's one thing that kind of helps identify you, and we're going to blow that into ridiculousness.
Yeah. I mean, the cool ones get around that. Like, he tried... His other nickname was the Professor because he loved books and philosophy. That's a much better one.
That is.
Call me the Professor, not Bumpy, because I have a bump on my fucking head.
Yeah.
But according to coolest.com, in the 30s, he was one of the most infamous African-American mobsters to run numbers, drugs, guns, and anything else you could want. And then you get James Bulger, who his nickname was Whitey, Jim/Jimmy, and Boots. So,
Boots.
Like, cool Boots, man. New boot goofing. You're James Bulger.
He's like, no, I don't want to be Boots.
Bulger was not only a Bostonian mob boss, but an FBI informant who spent much of his time on the run from the feds. He would have been the top dog of the most wanted list had it not been for a certain chap known as Osama bin Laden. Because after years underground, he was caught in 2011 at the age of 81. So he was just beaten out by like popularity by Osama bin Laden.
So wait, what was his first nickname? Bulger?
Whitey.
Whitey.
His last name is Bulger.
Okay. I'm just imagining like him going in like, guys, call me Whitey. I'm going to be Whitey. Call me Whitey. Nice boots. Hey, Boots. Shit, I wanted to be Whitey.
Well, they are white boots, right? White boots? God damn it. Kill them all. Then you'll recognize John Gotti Jr. Good old Gottis. So his nickname was the Dapper Don, the Teflon Don, Johnny Boy, and Crazy Horse. There's always one nickname in there that just doesn't seem to fit with the rest. Like, Teflon Don's pretty good.
Yeah.
Although, I would not want to tempt fate that way.
How do you think he got the name Crazy Horse?
Because he's fucking crazy? I don't know. I don't think he was, like, a real fan of Crazy Horse. But I didn't look too much into it. He's always out in Wyoming just looking at that shit. Or was that Dakotas?
I'm not sure.
Which one has the
oh, yeah, that's Dakotas.
That is, okay. What am I thinking of? Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
That's right. It's right near
North Dakota, right?
Okay.
Or South.
Guys, we don't know.
You said Wyoming, so I was like, what do you think was in Wyoming?
All three states are the same.
What do you think was in Wyoming, though?
Nothing?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, anyway, Gotti killed his way into being head of the Gambino crime family when he offed Paul Castellano, who was an American crime boss who succeeded Carlo Gambino as head of the Gambino crime family. It wasn't until the 90s that heavy charges stuck to him, giving him a life sentence behind bars.
You think that's like just a unwritten rule? Hey, I killed your boss, so I'm your boss now.
Kinda. Well,
that's how it seems, how it usually goes. It's not like that second command is like, no, fuck that. This is still our family. It's like well, you got our boss.
It's a bad system.
Checkmate. We lose.
Yeah. What if what if that worked for like Jobs? Your boss was on a Zoom with you and you just cut them off and talked over and they're like, that's it. You're the boss now. And the other person has to log off.
That would be so great. Yeah.
Oh man, that would be great, but horrible. Just screaming matches.
The society we live in.
Right. So that leads into Carlo Gambino, who I just mentioned. His nicknames, now this dude has the best ones. Mm-hmm. The Godfather.
Yep.
Don Carlo, the King of the United States Underworld, the Dictator of New York City, and the King of the American Mafia. Those are some fucking, you don't fuck with names.
Well, the King of the United States Underworld?
Yes.
Like, that's just like, no, we got a lot for this name. Yeah. Let's just throw it all in there.
They're like, what does he do? He fucking does everything?
Yeah.
Great. He is an Italian-American crime boss of the Gambino crime family. Gambino took over the commission of the American Mafia until his death from a heart attack on October 15th, 1976. He got to go out normally. Yeah. During more than 50 years in organized crime, he served only 22 months in prison for a tax evasion charge in 1937.
If you were a mob boss, is that the way you want to go out, though? Do you want to go out like heart attack or just in your sleep? Something like that. Where it's I want to go out
old age.
Yeah.
But, oh, you know what? Yeah, right before I'm about to die, they just give me a gun and they just roll me in front of like the rival group so I can die in a shootout.
Just in a hospital bed. You're like dodging bullets by upping your back support and down at the same time.
How great would that be? Like, you're going out and they just roll me into their den. But although Gambino married one of his cousins, Catherine Castellano, sister of the aforementioned Paul Castellano, who was killed, that Gotti killed to take over to become big. So it is one of those, I killed the competition, now I get more status, blah, blah, blah. That's a bad business to be in, guys.
Right.
Then you've got George Clarence Moran. This was Capone's primary rival and a sadistic monster. He's one of a pair of crime lords nicknamed Bugsy thanks to his unpredictable, fearsome behavior. His hobbies included openly gunning down rivals as well as ordinary citizens, and he once kidnapped a bodyguard of Capone's, whom he then castrated, hung upside down, burned out his eyes, tortured, then mailed what little was left back to Capone.
Damn.
So...
yeah, he ain't fucking around.
No, Moran is not the one you fuck with. Like
yeah.
This. You don't fuck with the enforcers.
No.
And this last one I thought was really cool. This is Griselda Blanco. Her nickname was the Cocaine Godmother and the Black Widow. So that's pretty good too.
Yeah.
From the humble beginnings of prostitution and pickpocketing, Blanco eventually plied. That makes more sense. Plied her wickedly sharp mind to creating a booming cocaine trade in Miami with the help of her Colombian contacts, earning her the name of the Cocaine Godmother. Even when incarcerated, she ran a booming coke conglomerate. She didn't fucking quit the hustle, man.
No.
The Cocaine Godmother.
Right?
What business are you in?
Yeah. That is that's a fucking title right there.
Yeah. And I will finish with what I call the good mob. Now, this is like, sometimes the mob does community policing when like authorities are worthless.
Or flash mobs, yeah.
Yeah. That's not the guy in the park. You're talking about the guys that dress up all in Best Buy, right? And
start dancing randomly. Yes. Yeah.
That was big, and then it went away.
Yeah.
Heavily.
That was a quick fad.
Yeah. Probably because no one can get together anymore, you know? No, but so they would enforce their own rules if the authorities are, not doing their job. Cough, cough. So it says, during the Roaring '20s, the Ku Klux Klan was known to be staunch enforcers of prohibition. As a result, Italian, Irish, Polish, and Jewish mobsters would at times have violent confrontations against the KKK. On one occasion, FBI informant and notorious mobster Gregory Scarpa kidnapped and tortured a local Klansman into revealing the bodies of civil rights workers who had been killed by the KKK. Hell yeah,
nice.
Dude.
Yeah,
fuck those guys.
That's awesome.
During World War II, America had a growing number of Nazi supporters that formed the German-American Bund, which was known to be threatening to local Jewish people. As a result, Jewish mobsters such as Meyer Lansky, Bugsy Siegel, and Jack Ruby, those are some names I recognize.
Bugsy Siegel.
Yeah. Were often hired by the American Jewish community to help defend against the Nazi Bund, even going as far as attacking and killing Nazi sympathizers during Bund meetings.
Nice.
So,
yeah.
That's the good mob stuff right there.
Yeah, no, that is.
Hell yeah. So, I wanted to end on a good note.
Yeah.
After the castration and cocaine godmother.
That wasn't the good note?
That was kind of a good note. Okay. I mean, she can't be a good person.
Yeah.
Just because she's good at that. She just has cool names.
You don't know how her cooking is. It could be fantastic.
Is it blue? It's not like that's the meth. That's
meth.
Yeah. Is there blue Coke? That's probably just...
I'm sure you could.
Dish detergent that fell into the mix. All right. That's what I've got for the mob, baby.
All right. Well, the mobs, what do they like to do in their free time, probably?
Parcheesi?
No.
Oh. I don't know.
Kill a little bit of poker.
Oh, this is a transition. I think I got more for the mob. Yeah, nope. I guess they would play poker. Some would, yeah.
Ruining my transition, just like I do to you.
Yeah, I think last week I asked you and you went, no. So, I didn't think you had one this week. Well, yeah, let's move on to poker then. And then, should I start with kind of same old, same old?
Yeah.
So there's
Give us that wiki.
Can you see? We can hear Jaime chewing on his toenails, but you probably can't. That's just Nate scratching his crotch to everybody else. So there are many types.
Fuck you, it is not.
There are many types of poker, usually falling under three types: draw poker, stud poker, and community card poker, which Texas Hold'em is the big dog.
Mm-hmm.
And that one is known as Texas Hold'em, and just Hold'em. So great.
Hold'em.
2 cards, known as hole cards, are dealt face down to each player, and then the 5 community cards are dealt face up in 3 stages. Each player seeks the best 5-card poker hand from any combination of the 7 cards. So that's poker, specifically focused on Texas Hold'em, which you and I have played tons of times.
Mm-hmm.
Those are some of my favorite like group bonding memories back in college was getting together for a weekly poker game. There was always food and salsa and beer and laughs. Like it was just, and there's always that pressure to like kick ass, but also it's like a bonding when you get fucked and you see the bad beats, you get the good beats. Like it's a range of emotions.
Spoiler alert, by the way, for this. Rounders has completely changed like the way of like poker for me. I'm like, oh my God, there's so much more onto this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, we grew up watching Rounders and KGB's lines in that movie, we had to have been the most obnoxious motherfuckers around because that's all the time we would use his famous lines. And we'll get to that in the movie review. But yeah, Rounders has made the World Series of Poker very famous for that time.
Oh, yeah.
Like people, when you start to hear the names of like famous ones like Doyle Brunson and Daniel Negreanu and Phil Hellmuth came up later and things like that, you start to follow them. You start to watch the series from start to finish. And you just feel like a badass. It's like after people watch like a spy movie or like a racing movie, you feel like you want to drive faster, or you watch Varsity Blues and you want to go be quarterback, you know, it's things like that. It brings a whole new light into like kind of like just the act of the quote unquote lucky game of poker.
Yes.
Nate, what do you have for me? Because I do have a quiz for you, but I don't know if you want to get to that first or later.
I got the 6 most common poker tales you need to know.
Ooh.
This is from casino.org.
They better fucking know their shit.
I hope so.
Or the house always wins, so it's just here to fuck you.
So number 1, intense staring.
Okay. Which, you know the people that wear the sunglasses?
Yeah.
I fucking hate that.
Yeah, we'll get to that here in a sec.
I can't stand that.
I know you can't.
Oh my God.
Number 2 is quick bets.
Yeah.
So that makes sense, you know, not giving it time to like, linger, think about it.
Then your
like
tells
that.
don't come out. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And weird bet sizings. So you kind of...
That's tough.
Yeah. I feel like I kind of understand. I think that comes down to the players that you're playing with, though, too.
That's true.
To where, like, they kind of notice the betting patterns, not so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I could get away with some of my crazy betting and stuff, like, with a stranger group, but here, you would know, well, Todd normally doesn't talk like that, so it's like, oh, fuck, I have to, like, get in my own head for that.
This one I really like. They give you friendly advice.
It's who?
The people you're playing with.
Fuck it, what?
Yeah. Oh, you should probably fold.
But that could easily be a fuck around.
Yeah.
I could be a bluff.
Yeah. I was just like, that's ridiculous.
Trust me, there was a Live Live Science version of one of these lists I just didn't even fucking use.
Physical tells. So, you know, maybe moving around in your seat.
Opening up an Oreo cookie.
Yeah, eating, drinking, whatever it may be.
Yeah, tells are the physical tells the biggest one.
Yeah.
Nervous
and then
twitching.
the other one, the last one I should say, their storytelling doesn't add up.
Okay, so that's just if they...
It makes sense of like, I'm sitting on this ace, or I got the flush, or
and
something
you realize
like that.
you have your 2 aces. You'd be like, well, you obviously probably didn't land that. You're just you're literally trying to bluff when people are keeping track of cards and everything.
Yes,
because you can't really card count, but you can have a good estimation.
You can definitely have a good estimation. And you look at like the cards that are dealt on the table. You can be like, okay, I have the best possible hand. That means they can't have it, or they have the same exact fucking pair that I do. So
just reverse or something. Yeah, or different suited. Yeah. Okay, well.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from that list, and I will use it next time we play.
Well, yes, totally.
We haven't played in a very long time.
No, it has been quite some time. I'd like to get a game going, though.
Yeah, we all know Guys, we have very inside baseball things of trying to plan a poker game once, and people didn't come through, and bad blood was shed, and we just never played again.
Yes.
And that was years ago. Like a decade ago.
Oh, yeah. Definitely a long time ago.
Todd never forgets that kind of shit. Asterisk?
Yeah.
Nate, I have a quiz for you.
All right.
It is 25 terms.
25 terms. Oh, shit.
See if you know what they are.
Ah, fuck.
And there will not be a grade. So, number 1, backdoor.
God, I don't even know what that, like.
Any guess here?
I would guess you're drawing from the bottom of the deck, but I don't think that's it.
Is not
because
the backdoor refers to a draw that needs to catch 2 consecutive cards in order to complete. So you have to keep hitting the same 2 to like.
Yeah.
Yep. You just say it's a backdoor. I don't know why it's necessarily called that, but that's what they call it. Number 2, barrel.
Barrel.
Yeah.
Like he's loading up his chips, ready to go and bet.
No, that is like barreling over on somebody. So if you made a big bet on one hand, the next time you did it again, you're aggressive. Like you just keep barreling over. What about the boat?
The boat.
Yeah, when somebody says, I have a boat.
That means you're floating. You're good. You're sailing. You're ready to go.
You're not wrong, technically, but it's when you have a full house. It's just another name for that. Bum hunter.
Bum hunter.
Yep.
I feel like you're going for the easy kill. Like you're going for the people that aren't really a poker player.
You got it. That did you go after the weak player?
Yeah.
Damn. Right. God, I thought he was going to go with some butt joke. What it means to burn.
Fold.
Nope. It's in between. It's burn and turn, right? So you always burn one card so people can't. That's when people do try to keep track of cards.
That's right, yeah.
You put one face down and then you put the other one up like for the turn and stuff.
If you said burn and turn, I would have understood, but you just said burn.
Tried to throw you off.
I figured it was, a slang, a derogatory slang towards another player.
No, there was a giant list. I had to pull out some ones, but cooler. What's a cooler?
A cooler?
Yep.
I mean, I'm just thinking of an actual cooler.
Nope, that is not it. So a cooler is a situation where your hand is clearly too strong to fold, but ends up being beaten by an even stronger hand. So it's when you get that false sense of like, I don't know why it's called a cooler, but maybe it's because the other hand is cooler and you just don't fucking know it.
Maybe it's because, you bring a cooler, they never have a glass top. You don't know what's in that cooler, but, you're curious.
I'm going to go and add that to their list. I'm going to send that in and say, can you add this? This is what my co-host believes a cooler is. Number 7, what is the flop?
The flop is the last card in Texas Hold'em.
It's the first 3 that are dropped.
Oh, it's the first 3? Damn, I thought it was the last one.
The 4th card is the turn. The 5th is the river.
Yeah, river.
Nate, I thought that was an easy
confidence.
one.
I went in confidence.
Here, what is a flush? I threw in some simple ones.
It's all royal suits.
It's just the same suit.
Yeah.
Everything of the same suit. Yep. Because a royal flush would be an ace spade, king spade, queen spade, blah, blah, blah. What is 4th Street? Think about it.
4th Street.
What is 4th Street?
Yeah, fuck if I know.
It's the 4th card. It's basically the turn.
The fuck? You just said it was something else, though.
But they can have different names. Somebody said I'm making a bet on 4th Street. All right, remember even the movie, like I got that card on 4th Street and you were holding this. Not doing too good.
Oh, God, no, I did not expect to do good.
What's a hanger?
A hanger.
Yep, and they mentioned this in the movie.
Is that the bottom card?
It is the bottom card. When it's sticking out, it's a tactic to cheat, basically.
Yeah.
What is a hit and run?
Hit and run? I feel like that's real quick. Like you went in, you won the pot, you got out.
Like the game?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's literally you win big and then you just leave the fucking table. I love that. That's great. Let's see. Next one is a kicker. What's a kicker?
I feel like that's just someone hoping for the best.
No, so that's when, like, let's say you and I both have aces high. The kicker would be like, I have a king, you have a 10, so I would win. The kicker always like helps if there's a tie.
Yeah.
What is limping?
I feel like that's God, what is the word? See, I can't even think of the word right now for hustle. I feel like you're hustling someone, right?
You know what? It's actually not. This was the hardest one for me to figure out because it's used in multiple sites, and I was like, what the fuck is limping? And there's multiple like people trying to describe it. Essentially, it's like when you enter the pot, so like everybody goes around, puts their chips in the ante, and then if, let's say, I was right after the big bet, all I did was call.
Oh, okay.
That's called limping in, and people hate it. And it's against like every code. All these ones are like, pro players will never limp. They'll say you shouldn't be limping into the pot. You're always supposed to like make another bet on top of it. I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
But you're not supposed to just limp in like, oh, I just matched I called the big.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't get that's weird. Why does it matter?
That's why we suck, right?
Apparently, yeah.
So,
fuck.
What is a maniac?
They don't give a shit. They're just going in, betting all in every time, whatever it is.
And they're hard to beat.
Yeah.
Because there is no tells.
There's no tells. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just they're in there to be fucking crazy. Wild card.
And Nate, what is a mechanic?
Mechanic.
Mm-hmm. They call Edward Norton in the movie a mechanic.
Yeah. I just figured it'd cheat, but...
Yeah. Someone has learned sleight of hand. It's basically you're manipulating the game by holding ace up your sleeves and shit like that, you know?
Yes.
What is a monster?
That is Todd.
I'll accept it. In the movie, he says, lays down a monster.
Yeah, big hand.
Yep. It's the big hand. Mm-hmm. It's the one that it's going to be hard to beat.
It's the best possible hand you probably could get from what you have in front of you.
Yeah. What does it mean to muck?
Kind of wait, slow with everything, muck about.
It's not a fuck about. While you were fucking about, I was mucking my hand, meaning I won the pot, but I'm not going to show you what cards I won with.
Okay. So like pretty much everyone else folded.
Yes. And you said, I'm not going to show you what I bluffed you on.
And I feel like that's fair at times.
Yeah. Sometimes it's honorable to show the cards.
Yes.
But then that gives up your strategy. If you were bluffing and you showed it, that could hurt your game for whatever you just did.
Yeah. I feel like if you, like it's mono-y-mono 1v1, that's when you show. But if you were to muck it and be like, no, I'm not going to show you, then you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. It really depends on the crowd you're with, for sure, too. Number 18, what is nuts?
That is the variety of, food that you can eat. That you just get a bowl of nuts.
Snack on these nuts?
Yeah, cashews, almonds,
nuts,
pecans, or pecans.
Just like the cashew, the best nut. Nuts is technically the best hand you can get in the round. So a flopped nuts would be like, I fucking flopped a royal flush like right away. So they'd be
fucking up by doing that in November.
No nuts November, yes. What is a rabbit hunt? I've never heard of this.
I feel like it's probably, I'm guessing, like maybe going down the rabbit hole, like you're trying to chase like that winning hand.
I wish that was it. I wish it was. Rabbit hunt is when you're just seeing the remaining community cards after you folded.
Oh, that sucks.
You're like, what could I have had? They literally labeled that something.
Yeah.
That's just called watching.
Yeah.
What is a river rat? Think about it.
I feel like it's probably the card that fucks you over in the end. Like you thought you had it, but then it just fucks up and the other player wins because of it.
It's actually, it's the opposite of that. So it's a player who gets lucky and sucks out. They call it on the river.
Okay.
And they say sucks out, which is, what did they say? I don't think I wrote this down. Sucks out is like lucking out. It's like you sucks. I don't know why it's called that.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I did research, but like it's a rabbit hole again. Not rabbit hunting here. What is sandbagging?
I'm just thinking a 40-year-old virgin where he's like, it feels like a bag of sand.
Your boobs feel like a bag of sand.
Sandbagging, I feel like you're building up like a nice little fortress with sandbags.
God, making a fucking fort. No, sandbagging is basically interchangeable with slow playing or trapping. Means you're playing a strong hand deceptively by like checking and calling until the end, so people think, well, he would be betting hard if he had a big hand.
Yeah.
And you sandbag them. Now, what is slow rolling?
Slow rolling.
Yep.
That's when you decided to raise the bet and you slowly roll your chips in to the pot.
Don't splash the pot. Fuck, which is number 23. I will get to that in a second. It says when you take a long time to call when you're closing the action to have the effective nuts. So you won and you're just like, and then you drop it on him. It's like a shitty thing. People feel very disrespected when you slow roll them.
Okay.
Number 23, Nate, splash the pot.
That's when you take your fat stack of bet that you have of chips, and you just throw it from a distance.
Yeah, they're not in stacks anymore.
Yeah, you just create a mess.
And it sucks for everybody. But it has dramatic effect. Don't splash the pot. Number 24, what is a whale?
A whale.
And it's kind of the opposite of what you're probably thinking of somebody being described as like a whale.
I just figured it was one where it splashed a pot and it just goes out and gets in the mess of everyone else's like stacks, but
no. A whale is an extremely bad poker player. So when a whale sits down at the table, it's like easy money.
Okay.
And Nate,
that's not true. Killer whales are like vicious. It's
called a killer whale,
but it's a whale though.
I call this the Neato bonus, number 25. What is the dead man's hand?
Dead man's hand. It's the shit hand that's just you got nothing, but I can't remember what it is.
It's actually not that.
Oh, what?
I think that might be like a hangman's hand or something like that. A dead man's hand is, and I just looked away from my screen, there we go, is based on the legend surrounding James Butler Hickok, a.k.a. Wild Bill. When he was shot in the back of the head during a game of 5-card stud, the cards were supposedly retrieved from the floor and revealed to be aces and eights, all black, and a queen kicker. That's the dead man's hand, is eights and aces. Yeah, the more you know.
Yeah.
Wild Bill. Now, what do you got, Nate?
So,
by the way, you failed that fucking...
Oh, yeah, I know I was going to. I never have watched poker, really. I played poker a little bit. I poked around with it a bit, and that's it. Jesus. So, you were going on about saying how you hate the sunglasses.
I despise it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, why? Because
if a game is about playing the other person and like tells and like that, if I have a hoodie on and it's zipped around my face and I have sunglasses on it, that feels like cheating. It feels like I'm taking an advantage. I can't effectively play the game and hide my tell that I have to now use outside things to hide it. I don't like that. It feels like it might as well be online poker at that point.
Okay. I mean, online poker has become a big thing, though.
It has, yeah.
To where you don't have those
and it sucks. It's a lot more of like informal, and you can't tell if somebody's bluffing.
Yeah.
It's just all numbers game. Like, if I want to play the person in front of me, I should be able to see if they're shifting left and right.
The betting and all that, or the waiting.
But then it's just the fun's out of it, of the game, like the spirit of it. I don't know. That's my opinion.
I guess I've never had an issue with sunglasses or hoods or anything like that.
Well, the sneaky fuck would not have
if you were to go in, because like there's always, when you see, I've seen like the big world championship poker, all that kind of stuff.
Sorry, we had to kick Jaime. He's eating cords. I didn't actually kick him. I mean, kick him away.
What would be your like signature clothing? What would be like the thing? Like, are you going in with a giant hat? Are you going in with like a giant mug? Like, what's your signature thing? Like,
that would be fantastic.
Todd's here, guys.
Oh shit!
You going in with those Oreos?
No, not the Oreos.
Going in with cookie now for everyone.
Every time I offer a cookie now.
That's your big tail,
guys. A cookie now for. This inside joke is when you bring a pack of cookies to any sort of board game, group function, and you can only get a cookie out of it if you say cookie now.
So, and someone else has to give you said cookie.
You don't just get it yourself. What would I wear? Oh, fuck, I don't know. So I can't cover my face because that would go against me. Mm-hmm. I really like the big Turd Ferguson hat. That's pretty awesome.
No.
Something rhinestoned. That way I'd get like the rhinestone cowboy like nickname or something.
Yeah.
A bedazzled denim jacket.
All right.
Yeah, that way I could bedazzle new stuff every time.
Jean jacket.
Yeah.
Nice.
Would
you have like sleeveless or like?
It'd evolve over the year. Okay. Through the tournament, it gets smaller and smaller and more torn up.
That'd be pretty good.
Jaime, I'm gonna need you to sit down. Thank you, buddy.
Hey,
guys, we knew what we were doing bringing him in on this one. It's been a while.
Yes.
His paws on my leg, begging to not be kicked out.
Sit. Sorry, everyone. I feel like it'd probably be like a dice, something random, ridiculous.
Can you bring stuff to the table?
I don't know. If not, I have a dice necklace. I guess I don't know.
Well, just snake eyes on every side. It's
yes, everywhere I roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else you got for me?
That's it.
Oh, just want to see what I would wear?
Yeah.
Yeah, jean jacket gets slowly shittier as the tournament goes on.
You rip off like a little bit and give it to the opponents you've defeated at every table.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, God. I just leave a rhinestone. That's where you know I've been there, too.
Like, oh my God, it's Todd's rhinestone. No, that's a dick piercing.
What? Guys, this pod has gone off the rails halfway through our engaging poker conversation.
Yes.
Jaime is eating Nate's hand. Okay, so what I have is the new poker scandal, the one for 2022. It just started in September. Have you read about this?
No.
With Garrett Adelstein and Robbie Jade Liu. So if you Google those names, you'll see the video of them at Hustler Casino Live, I believe, is who runs this. According to James Dater on SB Nation, an article that he wrote, so basically the scenario goes as follows. Basically, Robbie Jade Liu and Garrett Adelstein faced down a pot with absolute trash in both of their hands. So they went in with garbage here. And Adelstein was bluffing. Liu called him on it, and it led to an all-in face-off that caused Adelstein to lose all of his chips. And this was, I think it said $269,000 pot. So while it was definitely a bad beat, the nature of the hand left people wondering why Liu went so hard on a hand she had no chance of winning. Until the river hits. That's because that's when she hit it. That's the river rat, right?
Yeah.
And Adelstein stoked the flames by saying he felt his opponent cheated. And that's a big accusation to loft.
Yeah. See, I guess for me, that's just the game, though. You have that river card that can change it 100%. And so it's just how it goes.
And some people stay in that long with shit.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of shit to accuse. Like, okay, if they do find, great. But at the same time, if they don't, you pretty much lost all your credentials at that point by accusing someone they cheated, even if they didn't, and you're just a sore loser at that point.
Yeah, and so you can come out this on either way. The Hustler Casino Live has run their own investigation, and they've found nothing. There's been nothing to point that Liu cheated at all. It doesn't even make sense how they would cheat or why they would do it the way that he's accusing them of, because it would require multiple people to be in on this. For this one hand, and she would have to put her life on, or her livelihood on the line for this. And so there's two quotes. Adelstein says, "The only way that I could feel confident the truth would come out is if I went and got it myself. So even though they're doing the investigation, he's doing all this stuff. He's like, he hasn't played poker since. He's like all in on trying to prove this, which seems a little like you're overboarding it, right?
Yes.
But she then, Lou has maintained her innocence, and she says, I 100% unequivocally did not cheat, and I'm just waiting for the investigation to show that. She's just like, yeah, go and do your investigation, whatever. Right. And it's furthermore, Adelstein says he has been cheated before. When he was 26, he was invited to a home game where he bought in for $100,000. That's quite the home game. Yeah. So this guy's rich, has already been cheated before. He's probably a little biased to think that if he loses...
I feel like with that, though, being at a home game, it's a little easier to get away with cheating, for sure. Compared to this, where it's not so much.
No, it's all on cameras. There's so many cameras and audience members. And so, I mean, it really depends on how willing you are to, like, accept that Lou didn't understand what she had. Because she's come out and said, you know what, I kind of got in the moment. I thought maybe I had this hand, I had this one, and I just stayed in it. Like, that's happened to all of us. Oh, yeah. And I'm sure at a professional, it's even harder to stay in or to keep your mind clear because there's so much pressure on you. Yeah. And so that happened, and Dater from SB Nation goes on to say, this led to a frankly stupid discussion in which men on the internet, because she is a female, so it was even worse for her, targeting Lou with harassment, insisting she not only knew what Adelstein, what his hole cards were, but the entire flop, that she knew everything that was happening. This would have required numerous people being in on the cheat, all working in concert to ensure she won by feeding her information. Hustler Casino Live's investigation did actually find was a controversy within a controversy, which was very interesting. And they said that they found theft on the inside. Brian Sagbixall, a staff member of Hustler Casino Live, was caught on security camera taking 3 $5,000 chips from Lou's stack after filming had finished when she wasn't looking at the table. But then people were like, well, then that was the payment. That was payment for helping her.
Of course, yeah.
But then the guy's like, in all caps, he's like, this would be the absolute stupidest play in the history of cheating. Why in the hell would you furnish this payment by having Sagbazal steal chips out of Lou's stack during a live event with cameras everywhere rather than, I don't know, pay him after the fact when nobody was watching? Like, he's just like, take 3 chips from my stack while we're there?
And best of all of our plan, I'll pay you off during the event.
Yes, but you have to do it yourself and grab it from my stack on a table in front of cameras.
See, that doesn't make any sense. Like, especially then being like, oh, well, I need to cash in my chips. Where'd you get those chips?
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no.
And then, so Lou did kind of, add fuel to the fire a little bit because she didn't press charges to him at first until she found out that guy had a history of shady shit. And then he even threatened to stalk the LA Times reporter that came to ask him about the incidents. It's like, well, that doesn't help your case, bro. But he also, I don't think if he was in on it, would be that much of a crazy pants to go out and make stalking threats. Like, you would keep an under the radar kind of approach.
Yes.
So, like, either way, if you think Adelstein is right, which I don't think he is, but who knows? And no one knows yet. I do think he's an entitled rich fuck that would cry and whine no matter what happened to him. He's only 36. He's doing $100,000 home buy-in games. He's calling out for cheating for something he can't prove.
Yeah, no, it's 100% on him. And I don't think it's going to end up well for him at all from everything that's already going against him.
Yeah. So, if you want to read more about this, there's so many articles. People are still updating it today. Like, this is what the investigation has found. Has Lou said anything more? Has Adelstein added to this? Like, it's the biggest controversy right now. Yeah. There's always going to be one, but this is the one right now. It's kind of fun to watch.
Yeah. The thing that'll go on forever, too.
Yeah. And her reputation's ruined like that. People aren't going to trust her.
Yeah. No, 100%. No matter what, they don't go back to the same people that they were before this.
Right, no. Both their reputations are sullied.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to win a big pot off of him because you think he might just say you're cheating.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that's my my story to finish off poker.
And here I thought in the pod we were just going to play poker live and everyone just listened to us.
Just chips. Chink. Todd mucked again.
I'll raise you.
Yeah, can you repeat what my whole card is? Nate, don't listen. Take the headphones off.
All right.
Does that take us to the movie of the week?
It does.
What is that movie, Nate? Is it 1998's?
Rounders.
It sure is.
So yeah, the movie Rounders. This is my first time watching it.
Another first for Nate.
Yes. And very intense movie.
Yeah.
And very well rounded.
Oh, that's not what Rounders means.
I know.
I didn't give you that definition. I think Rounders is just like grinding.
Yeah.
Just making it from one game to the next, just building up your stack.
Makes sense.
No.
But yeah, no, the movie, the cast in it worked out fantastically together.
Big cast.
Yes, big cast. Maybe not by that standards at that time.
No, but I recognize that face and that face.
Oh, yeah, but there's a lot that I'm like, oh, shit, that's right. Yeah, a lot of them started popping up, and I was like, this is a cast that's been in so much more now.
Yeah. These are like A-listers playing side parts.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, good movie. That's all I got for it right now.
No, that's fair. I mean, it's one of my favorites. Obviously, I suggested this one, and I mentioned earlier, my friend group and I grew up on this fucking movie. It's endlessly quotable. There's a quote in here that I forgot was from this movie that I think I've used against you, and maybe people using conversation don't know where it's come from.
Yeah.
Probably because it's a pretty typical thing to say, and we'll get to it later. No. But again, Matt Damon and everybody, it feels, the non-spoiler side I would say of this, feels like this is Good Will Hunting if it was poker.
Yeah.
Because his character is super fucking smart to a degree on some of these calls where you're like, you should not know all of this.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%.
But he's got the Good Will Hunting mind.
Yes.
He just applies it to poker.
Yeah, no, we will definitely get to his mind in this and his schooling and all that shit.
And Edward Norton plays a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, but I love this side of New York City that it shows. It's like that, it's not like seedy necessarily, but it's like a different kind of like, I don't know, it's like an underground side of it. Like there's all these games across New York City, and there's people playing at a deli counter, and then people playing, the judges are playing, and then you've got the high class one and the low class game, and you know where they are and what time they start, and it's a group of people, and I just love that feeling of it.
You want to get into the cast?
Yeah, well, first it's directed by John Dahl, and this dude has done television like crazy. Some of the best. He's done Breaking Bad episodes, Dexter, Justified, Arrow, The Americans, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Walking Dead, Battlestar Galactica, True Blood, Shameless.
Damn.
Fucking, and that was like half the list. But then it stars Matt Damon as Mike McDermott, Edward Norton as Worm, Gretchen Mol as Joe, John Malkovich as Teddy KGB, John Turturro as Joey Knish, Martin Landau as Abe Petrovsky, Famke Janssen as Petra, Michael Rispoli as Grandma, and then a stacked supporting cast of just names you would see from like fucking Billy Madison and Rescue Me, all these different people.
Just shit like you'd watch, you'd be like, oh shit, I know this person.
Yeah. And what is the synopsis, Nate? Do you have that? Because I do.
If you got it ready to go.
And we're not going to do back of the box this time. I almost brought the box and I went, that usually doesn't go great. So this is Mike McDermott loses his money in a poker game against Russian gangster Teddy KGB. Under pressure from his girlfriend, Joe, he promises to quit gambling. This lasts until his friend Lester Worm Murphy gets out of prison and needs to pay off an old debt. The pair come close to earning the money back but are caught cheating. Then Mike finds out the debt is owed to Teddy and makes one last-ditch effort to beat the Russian. Which gives away a lot more of the plot than I thought it would.
Yeah. Lester, horrible name.
It is Lester. Well, Worm's not any better.
Nope.
Which brings us to...
Spoiler. Alert.
Oh, I forgot to mention, Tomato Meter is 64% critic, but 87% audience. I mean, usually don't go into that.
Yeah.
But the audience overwhelmingly loves it, and the critics were like,
Yeah. To each is their own. Everyone enjoys shit. Some people hate shit.
Everyone's a critic. Yeah, Nate, plot point 1, 3 stacks of high society and KGB.
Yeah. So this kind of introduces you to Matt Damon in this role and how he knows this game and loves this game.
Yeah. So you said that this gave you a new light into the poker playing, yeah.
But yeah, in this point, he's going to a game. He's going to the game for him that he's ready to win. He's like, he's on a high that you don't know really what that high is from.
No, Teddy KGB's place. But he takes, and so 3 stacks of high society is $30,000.
Yep.
And he takes that from like books and shit all over the apartment while Joe, his girlfriend, is sleeping.
Yes.
And then leaves in the middle of the night to go play this fucking game.
Yeah. And so during this game, it comes down to him and KGB just going back and forth. Like KGB is the one to take out in poker.
Yep. He
right
runs
now, at least.
Yeah, he runs that one.
Yes.
And KGB is not as they say connected all the way to the top of the Russian mob. And so it's like you don't fuck with KGB if you want to like stay, you don't not pay your debts.
Yes.
Let's say that. Yeah.
And so this is where you get KGB's like first like look at him playing poker as well with his Oreos.
Yep.
We kind of alluded to earlier. And it kind of goes to their final hand here where they're going betting back and forth. Mm-hmm. Matt Damon's giving a whole deposition of like, oh, I don't want to bet too soon. I want to wait, you know.
Yep.
He's going through it very methodically of every move is going to mean something to the other player.
Yep.
And so at this point, Matt Damon's sitting there like, I got a hand. I got the winning hand right now, is what he's thinking. So he's trying to bait KGB into betting it all.
Yep, to going all in. Because this is a $25,000 buy-in, too.
Yes.
So I think they're probably, it is the full 30s on the line now. Yeah.
And so you get KGB, who's sitting there just very meticulous as well, watching everything, but he picks up his Oreos. Like, that's his big tell.
I still can't tell how it works.
I
necessarily.
Can't either.
I've seen this movie many times, and I'm like,
is it because he eats the Oreo?
But he always eats them.
And then, there's one time he put it back.
Oh, that's true. Well, it's like the way it breaks, I thought. Like, it's like the sound. I don't think KGB's tell is necessarily the Oreo. It gives him confidence if it breaks nice to go in.
Yeah. Is it like, the frosting was on the right side and not the left side?
Well, because when he first breaks it, it looks even.
Yeah.
But then later he breaks it again, and I'm like, it looks the same? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that still.
But whatever it is, it's a tell. That's his way of like making himself go all in or call it off.
Well, either way, in the end, Matt Damon thinks he has the winning hand, but KGB ended up beating him with the hand that he had. Which Matt Damon had a full house, right?
Yep, but he had the like aces, nines high or something like that.
Yeah, he just had the higher card. So
KGB had the aces high in the flush or the full house. It's like, fuck. That's what we talked about earlier with those hands. Like, he had the nuts, but he didn't. He actually thought he had the bigger hand.
Yeah.
And he says, like, I like how he says, I know before the cards are even turned over. Like, he's already done the math. He goes, oh, fuck, his KGB's like, you're right, I didn't need the 9, it didn't help me or whatever. And he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
That means he does know he has the winning hand right now.
Yes.
It's like, gosh, shit, dude. To lose $30K that quick.
One night.
That was his law school money.
Yes.
And what this theme goes through the movie, Joe is fucking right. His girlfriend for being pissed at him.
Oh, yeah.
If your significant other left in the middle of the night and lost $30K on a gamble, your livelihood.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a nice conversation. I'm surprised Joe was still with him 9 months later.
Yeah. 100% yes.
But yeah. So, during this scene, I should mention we meet Kanish, who is John Turturro, and I feel like he's almost like his guardian angel.
Yeah, he definitely is.
He's like the voice of reason. He tries to talk him out of it. He's like, we'll just go get some food. We'll go over here.
Let's think about this.
Yeah. He's like, but tonight I don't want to see Kanish.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to have him talk me out of this. And it's like, fuck, dude, Kanish is such a good guy.
Yeah, he does a really good job in this role too. Yeah. Because like he runs the house like kind of like he helps kind of like get people in and all that. Yep. It's just does a great job. Yeah,
he's like the father of, like, there's like the mother of the house when you like go to parties. This is like the father of like the group that's like trying to keep everybody safe, and he's like, he's trying to do the right thing. And how does he go on to go and fucking be in Transformers? John,
the money.
It's true. It is totally money because he's in Severance and he's fantastic there too. But I do respect Damon's hustle because he immediately asks Kanish about driving the truck. Like, he immediately gets back and starts working and gets a poker. And this what takes us to point 2, which is the judge's game and worm.
Yes.
So 9 months later.
Yeah. So he kind of goes into the judge's game where he's at law school.
Yep.
And he was delivering a package or something like that to one of them, his teacher. And he kind of claims as like, oh, the judge's game. That's the game I'd love to get in on one day, where it's just a bunch of judges playing poker. And
it does sound like a cool game.
It does. You just like, that'd be kind of cool. Just sitting down with a bunch of judges playing poker.
These old school guys.
And like either besting them at something like this.
Because he says there's not a single worthy poker player in the room.
Yeah. But the other thing too is like, playing them, you can get favors and all that kind of stuff.
Because they're trying to get internships and stuff. Yeah.
And as he's sitting there watching them play poker, he's delivering his package, but he's already thinking about the game again. He's already looking at it like, okay, if I'm in his position, I'm going to be betting this. He probably has something like this. That's why he's betting like this.
Yeah, and Martin Landau is his professor, Petrovsky. He's the one who's kind of like, the professor's in, he's going to bet.
He sits there and like, he's going to raise you actually here. And they're like, what? They're all kind of like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, just do it. You're fine. Yeah, like, Matt Damon's just like a little angel that pops up on his shoulder and is like, no, trust me.
This is his Goodwill Hunting moment, right? Yeah. Like, he's like, well, we know what we have and we know what you have. And he's like, the fuck you know what we have. And he's like, well, you got 3s and you were waiting for that, but you didn't get it on the turn. And you were waiting for this on 4th Street or whatever, and it didn't happen. So I know what you've got. And they're like, well, fucking hell. Like, they're all very impressed.
Oh, yeah, they are. And this is where he earns his internship.
Yes.
Through one of the other judges.
Well, the judge says, I won't give you that, but I'll put your name at the top of the list. Like, he's in good favor with the fucking judges.
Yes.
It's what every, I'm sure, law school student in NYU and stuff would dream to have.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Because it's not just the one judge he was going for, but all the judges are seeing him on display like, holy shit, this guy knows what he's talking about. He's not fucking around. Yep. So,
That's a great moment for him. And you're just ride that high, man.
Yeah.
But he goes home and explains to Joe what happened. And she is right. Like, I get why you can be mad at Joe for being like, what are you doing? Is that how you want to get your in, is through poker? And he's like, I didn't even fucking play, man. Mm-hmm. And she's like, well, this is how you're going to be remembered. And he's like, I didn't even play. But Joe has been burned so hard, and it's only been 9 months. I would also be mad that his story is involved. I mean,
the fact that he got in, like, I understand where she's mad, but at the same time, like, she still kind of forgave him. She wasn't like full on like, she's a great fuck girlfriend. You at this point. But it's nice that she still was like, okay, you didn't bet, you didn't play actually.
Yep.
Fine, whatever.
Yep.
But obviously that doesn't hold going forward.
Well, because she's like, what? I can't believe you still have a friend called Worm.
Yeah.
Now, Nate, he goes to get Worm out of prison.
Mm-hmm. Worm is sitting there in prison with some inmates.
Yep.
And he's playing poker or high card or whatever it is. Yeah. Either way, he wins a bunch of cigarettes from him.
You don't even smoke, Worm.
Yeah. And then later on, this is his day. He's getting out of jail, getting released. And from there, he kind of explains to Matt Damon's character of like, oh, well, this is how I worked the system on the inside.
Yes, the politics there.
Having like, oh, with the whites, I needed to win money so I could pay off them. And then the blacks, I'd win the smokes and all that so I could pay. Guards. Yeah, exactly. The guards, I'd let them beat me to help get information and favors from them.
Yeah.
He had a whole system worked out while he was in there.
Worm thrives in prison, and he should probably just stay there.
Honestly, I'm surprised nothing came to like fruition with him screwing over the group that he was playing.
I thought so, because the guy turns around and stares him down like he's going to come back.
He threatens him and everything, and you're thinking like, oh shit, this guy's going to come into play later on. Whether he gets out or a buddy of his is like in a poker game they're playing.
Yep.
And like, you're fucking Worm. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Never comes back. Never comes to bite him. Yeah, because he does like well, you know guys how it works. Next game, I'll pay you guys back. And like, all right, you're out. And he's like, you fucker. Yeah. Like, you just said we're going to have another game, but you knew you were leaving right now. Like, he's a shit the whole way through. Norton plays him great.
Oh, he does. Yes.
But, and he thinks is like, he's a mechanic, as we mentioned earlier. He thinks the sleight of hand tricks are great. They fuck him every single time.
Oh, yeah.
He never gets away with cheating.
Yes. And this is where you love Matt Damon's character as it goes on, because Matt Damon is, I play by the books. Like, he wants to play poker.
Yeah. And he's good
but the right fucking way. He doesn't want to cheat to get to the top. He wants to be the best there is without any kind of cheat. Yeah, he's rounding, and his goal is to get to the World Series of Poker. Yes. He wants to get to Vegas and go to that game. Yep. And so he immediately goes with Worm. Worm's a big influence on him. Apparently, Worm didn't roll over on him during a gambling thing with like a school betting thing, like for sports. And so he's got this infatuation with like, I don't know, Worm being saved by him. I don't know. One thing weird. Back in the day for him to give Worm a god complex. He really did, because he gives him so many outs. Mm-hmm. So we start with the frat boy game that he drops Worm off, and immediately he's like, Mike, so he has no money. Worm has no money. Mike gives him $220, and he's like, $220? Thanks, but like, that's not even, it's like, fuck you, dude. Yeah, he's giving you $220 to just go gamble? You just got out of prison, too, and all that. Like, he's not guaranteed that money back at all. At all. But this frat boy game, I will say, is the only one I'd actually cheat at, because fuck those guys. Yes. But Mike immediately, he's like, all right, Mike, well, you want to join me? He's like, I'm out. Okay, are you sure? I'm out. Mike drives. Mike turns back around. Yep. And as he turns back around, the way that Worm had an in on the game was because one of the gals there or whatever. Yep. Well, when he comes back, Mike is like, oh, yeah, this is my boyfriend Mike and all that. He's going to play with you guys. Oh, that chick does. Yeah. Yeah. Worm doesn't say that. That would be, that's another play as well. Yeah. But yeah. So, yeah, they get in on the game and they run the table. Yep. But he's, sorry, go on. They work together in a way that they're not working together. Yes. They're supposed to be strangers, but like, Worm, every time he gets to deal, is like sending him like 2 kings and shit. Yeah. He's heavy-handed with how he's cheating. Yes. Like, you can give him good cards, but don't give him overwhelmingly good cards. Yeah, exactly. It's like getting a royal flush every hand. You'd be like, well, yeah, fuck that guy's cheating. Yep. So they end up running the table, winning the prize. Yep. They leave. Everyone takes their cut. Yep. And they get back home. Yep, they head actually straight to the upscale game. Yeah. Where you meet Petra. Yes. And this is like, they've got things around their necks to like call secure. Like, it's like you have to be buzzing at the door. Yeah. This is the one this is where the mobster guys go to play. You go to the door and they're like, what's the password? Yeah, basically. Yeah. But Worm jumps all over this.
when Mike leaves and he takes his tab. He's like, yeah, put $2,000 on me.
That was right there. He's like, yeah, $2,000 on me. You know, Mike's good for it. And you're just like, fuck. And the fact that she's like, all right, cool.
She just goes with it.
And I'm like, God damn it. That just...
Yeah.
That's like the first stab in the back.
And then when he leaves, she's like, all right, well, then we'll take the 2,000 out, so you'll get the 8. And he's like, give me the full 10.
Yeah, because Worm won.
Fuck you.
He won. So he could have paid back the tab to Mike and been good.
Yep.
But no, he took all of his winnings and just left.
So then my next moment of, let me repeat, Joe is right. So he gets home to Mike, and he's like, I didn't gamble. She's like, what were you doing all night? And he's like, we're just entertaining Worm. She's like, no excuse. At least the old Mike would tell me something, but you're just saying silent. He goes to take a shower. She finds his fucking stack of cash. Yes. She knows immediately, I know this.
Oh, yeah. Well, she goes right into his pocket. She doesn't even ask him.
Nope.
And finds, the, what do they call it? The bankroll. Yeah, bankroll. Yeah. That's right.
And then, Mike's downfall continues here, where he's late to law class, and she's in the group with him, so he makes them all look like assholes. And then Kanish kind of stops, or not, they're studying, so this isn't the actual class yet, but then Kanish stops him and is like, hey, I saw the mechanic script that Worm's got. Like, the other people are so, like, they're at 32-hour benders or whatever. They don't know what's going on, but I could tell he's cheating. They're going to eventually catch it.
Yes.
You've got a guy named Roman and Maurice. Those are real gangsters. They'll fuck him up if they find out he's cheating.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, it goes to a Worm at the strip club next.
It does.
And this is...
Grandma.
Yeah. And... this is him just spending his money right now. Yeah. Like an idiot.
Yeah, Grandma is a little thug kind of guy. And he used to work for Worm, we find out.
Yeah, he used to be probably treated him like shit.
Yeah. Grandma, how do I explain this? Worm went in owing debt to...
when he went into prison.
Yes.
He had a debt that needed to be paid.
Yep.
And so...
Grandma then took it over.
Yes.
He went and bought, that's right, he went and bought out all of Worm's debt from people that he owed.
Yeah.
So now Worm owes Grandma money. The tables have turned, but then what he finds out is the worst part is that KGB backed Grandma.
Yes.
So now he is in the pocket of KGB to pay back stuff.
Yep.
And this is when they go into the bathroom, when he stops him, we have 2 scenes actually of a dude about to get a blowjob.
Yes. And they just kick him out like, fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
And the fact of like, so this scene here, when it started off, it was the wall plastered with just, nudity photos.
Yeah, old school dive bar
and I'm
stuff.
like, this isn't a set. They went somewhere and filmed this. They had to go find this. There's no way they're like, all right, guys, today's set, we want to Mod Podge the entire wall with.
What if you were the intern that had to go buy a bunch of Cherry magazines, movie set, and cut up all pictures and stuff?
I'd rather be the intern that had to go find the place.
That's true. Like, you guys search the magazines for cool pictures. I'm going to go see if there's one that's already legitimately made, which probably is at a strip club.
Yeah.
I forgot that little detail. The set dressing is very nice. It does again, feels like that underbelly of New York.
Yes.
Even though a lot of stuff is above the level. I will mention Worm, while he's learning that Grandma is now basically his boss, he never shuts the fuck up.
No.
Even when Grandma's basically like, dude, I'll fucking kill you if you don't pay me this money. He's like, oh, fuck you. What are you going to do? Like, what'd you do to get the money? Suck him. And it's like, dude, shut the fuck up, Worm. And Worm's mouth bites everybody in the ass so many times.
Yep.
It's very annoying to see Worm.
Yeah. So he beats Worm up a little bit, Yep. A few punches here and there. Give him bloody nose, bloody lip.
But what's nice is we get the alternatives. He actually, we see Mike go talk to the judge at like a diner. And this is where we get to see how cool the judge is and like how much he cares about Mike and like just trying to, he's like the mentor for Mike here.
Yeah, he wants Mike to be happy and love what he does.
Yes. He tells him a story like, I was supposed to be a rabbi in my family, but I became a judge. And he's like, well, judges are good. He's like, not my family. And so Mike was like, if you had another choice, would you do it all over again? And the judge was like, what choice? Like, I'm always supposed to be this. And he says, we can't run from who we are. Our destiny chooses us.
Yeah, this is like, I already made my choice and I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
So you need to do your choice and be happy with it,
Yeah. I really love, the judge is like a super good guy.
Yeah.
Like super fucking good. Yeah, so we'll get to more of that. Which drives us to point 3. And this is, I called it Joe Folds and the $15,000 game plan.
Yes.
Why did I say Joe Folds, Nate?
Well, Mike gets back to the apartment, and she has packed up everything.
Yep.
And has left.
She's fucking gone, dude.
And, of course, at this moment, Worm is like, oh, fine, you didn't need her. And, like, he's just the complete fucking asshole that he is. Yeah. And this is where this movie is so intense. It's not just the poker. It's the fact that Matt Damon, is still friends with Worm throughout the entire thing.
Yeah. Worm's just an enabler to Mike.
Yeah.
He even says, in the poker game of life, women are the rake. And Mike's like, what's saying? And he's like, and Norton's like, I don't know. It should be. Like, he's just saying shit, dude. Yeah. And so, but then now Matt Damon is at his lowest.
Oh, yeah.
He's back into poker. His girlfriend, who's fucking amazing, left his ass.
Well, it's weird, too, because, like, you'd think his lowest was when he lost his $30,000.
Right.
But this is not that, because his girlfriend left. Yep. He doesn't have any money still.
Yep.
He has nothing going for him at all whatsoever now.
No, yeah. And as we've talked about, his law student stuff is starting to fall because he's starting to fuck up.
Yep.
And so then Worm's like, what's good is that a fat stack in front of me. All this makes me feel good. So, and they're like, all right, let's go fuck it. Let's go play. Mm-hmm. Now Mike's all in. They go to Atlantic City to the failed businessman's casino, the Taj Mahal, aka Trump. But I did appreciate, and most movies would, I don't know if they just play this off as like, oh, this is natural. But they get to the Taj Mahal and everybody from their town is like playing at the table. And he's like, fuck. But they're like, and one guy was like, dude, if we all wanted to play together, we could just fucking stayed where we were. Like, because Kanish is there, the side character Petra's there, everyone's there.
It's characters that you saw in an earlier poker game in the first of the movie. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's like they all travel at certain times a day to go play these different games where they know it's like hot and stuff. But so they get to play. And this is where we get to see like the whales and the fishes sit down and, dude, it's just great to see them all. Like, he's like, we're playing together and we're against each other, but we're not really playing against each other, right? Yes. We're just going to take the newbies' money.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, this is where you get the people that are on vacation and all that. People that are just part of a big business and just, yeah.
That would be us, man.
Oh, yeah. Like, I could never fucking play poker at an actual casino. That just seems like a fucking nightmare and a loss of money so quick.
I lost $200 in half an hour at Caesars.
Yeah.
I sat down at a poker table and it was just blood in the water. Like, these guys, I would have my little, it's like a $200 buy and I was like, great, I've got $200, I'm doing this. But I sit down and these guys have like 10K in front of them. It's like, they just bet me to death. Yeah. I literally can only play a few hands before I'm out.
Yeah. How does that work? Can you just walk out whenever, though? Like
once I was out, I left, yeah.
Well, like, let's say you win the money, you're up like, hit
and run them?
$2,000 or whatever. Can you just walk out?
It's a tournament, so I think it was kind of like a casual, like you can start in and leave whenever you want.
Yeah. I feel like, if I did that, I'd have to have a set amount. Like, okay, I made it this amount. Or be like, I doubled my money. I'm at 400. I'm calling it quits. I won.
If I had won anything, I would have left. But then you also feel pressure because at those big ones, everybody's tipping the dealer all the time. Fuck. And I'm like, well, here's $5 fucking for giving me a decent hand, so I don't feel like an asshole.
I still don't understand that. Tipping the dealer.
So it's not like they live on tips, right?
No.
Guys, if you're a dealer, we apologize. We respect you, but fuck, that was expensive for me to. Yeah. I didn't have that much money to start. The guys with 10K, they can tip all day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Fucking Adelsteins and shit. But anyway, so did that. But I love the side characters that were all there. This is where, how's a giant I noticed that one. Worm tells Mike about all the debt and that grandma has now taken over. Mm-hmm. And meanwhile, Mike fucks up at the team project in front of the judges. So the judge that was like really impressed with him is like, if anybody could say anything intelligent, that would be nice, because Mike is like referencing a case that's not even involved that they were told not to use. And
Mike came up late to the whole assignment in the first place.
Yep.
And then he kind of stalled with his opening statement.
Yep.
And then, of course, like you said, didn't do the research or knew what to say and not to say.
Yep.
So it was just bad.
Yeah, it's embarrassing because he's really smart. And Joe even at one point says, I told you to use your poker skills here. Like, he's like, you told me to use my poker. She's like, no, I told you to use your skills, like reading people for as like a lawyer and stuff. Yeah. Which I could see that being him doing really well if he would do that.
I thought it was going to go that direction of like him being a poker player and like...
No, man. The law is like gone after this moment.
Oh, yeah. No, it is 100% gone. And even like the other thing that kind of made him look like more shit is like one of the other people in the group, not Joe, sat up and started their opening statement, even like dissed him in that moment. So
yeah, she thanks him after. She's like, thanks for fucking that up because it made me look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's embarrassing all around. And then, so he, let's see how I rolled that into a. Mike is back at home watching Johnny Chan, big poker name player at the time. He won the World Series, do like this great hand, and then Petra shows up. Petra and him used to fuck, I'd assume,
you could
right?
tell. Yeah, you could tell they definitely did.
She was gonna stay, and he was like, nah, you gotta go. He's pretty fresh. You're in your apartment still.
Yeah.
Man, it is Famke Janssen, and it's like, that's got to be a tough decision, Mike, because you are technically single, but it still doesn't feel right. Mm-hmm. But anywho, just had to have that in there. And then we start going into a money montage when they're trying to make money. But before we get that, it's kind of the straw that breaks the camel's back. Mike finds out from Petra that Worm just blew all his money. He's like 7K in the hole now. Instead of being 10 up, he's 7 out. And then he meets Worm at like this old church that he used to hide out all the time for. What did Worm do to hide out the first time? Nate, do you remember this?
I know they're playing basketball in there.
He screwed the kid's mom.
Yeah.
I almost said wife. I was like, no, it's worse than that. His buddy, like another bully, he screwed the mom, and then the bully just hunted him down forever until the bully was killed some other way. But anyway, so he meets him here, and it's all just sorry. Worm used to get beat by his dad, but like all this sad slap story. And it's like, I would appreciate this if Worm showed any sort of change ever in his life.
Any empathy towards him or anything like that. But he's still just a piece of shit the entire time.
Yeah.
Doesn't care that Mike lost his girl and all that, lost all of his money while he was out. He just kind of laughs about that he lost his 3 stacks. He doesn't give a shit except for hopefully getting Mike to help him pay back his debts.
Exactly, which leads us into them going to Grandma's place. Grandma's wearing like an old prospector's like suit with like the red butt flap and the onesie. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's odd.
But yeah, he's quite lenient because he respects Mike.
Oh yeah, he respects Mike and who he is, and Mike goes into it like, listen, it'll be my debt as well. It's not just gonna be Worm's. I will be part of it as well. And at this point, Grandma's like, all right, either A, he's good for it, I get the money back, or B, I have Mike under my belt, who is a straight shooter when it comes to poker or anything like that. So.
Right. But he still can like break their arms and kill them if he needs to.
Oh, yeah.
But he was almost going to be even more lenient. He's like, we'll give you 5K in a week, and then we'll do this. But then Worm opens his fucking mouth, and then he's like, fucking all 15 I needed in 4 days or 3 days or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you
72 hours or something?
Something, yeah. It was, but it's like, Worm, you fucked it. Now you've put Mike's life on the line and you still fucked it over.
Yeah, they get out of there, and even Mike addresses the fact that he couldn't just shut his mouth for a fucking second.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now they make a plan to grind. Mike's going to actually, like you said earlier, do it the right way.
Yes. Well, that's the thing, too, is like, so this is the montage of them going through all the different poker games.
Which is really cool. I like kind of seeing all those.
Worm is like wanting to get in and play the game, and Mike's like, the fuck you're not. We are doing this my way. We are not going to cheat. I'm going to work the system the way I know how to.
By playing really well.
And so that way we know we're good.
Yeah.
But.
And he starts to do it. Like, he's doing fantastic. He gets it. He's like, at one point, they're like, dude, if I just win this one hand, like, we're done in the morning. Like, I just need to finish this. But you get to see, like, all the random games. Like, there's the one I really loved was the diner one. And this is the line is, oh, why'd you bet on this? I didn't have anything. Well, fuck you. Fuck me. Fuck you. Like, we used to say that all the time. And it's such a big phrase now. And I thought that's why I'm saying this, like, not like iconic maybe to this movie, because people say fuck me, fuck you all the time. But this is like, I feel like this really made it big.
Yeah. Well, it's like that, but also the way they said it and the way you brought it out of that. Yeah.
Yeah. I just love that shit. And then they get to a game that Worm has found called the, quote, municipal workers game.
Yes. So while Worm was in jail, he heard rumblings of games that, the guards would play and any kind of person in that profession. And so they're like, okay, cool. And he's like, if that ever comes the case, I just need to tell him, hey, cousin Mikey or whatever sent me.
I know somebody,
And so they're like, okay, you're in. So, yeah, Mike gets in the game. Mike tells Worm to go bowling for like 8 hours and come back and pick him up. Because this is like their final game, the last like few hours they have kind of to pay him back.
Yep. And then I forgot to mention out loud, I said municipal workers in air quotes because they show up and it's cops.
Yes.
Worm got him 5 hours out of town to go to a cop game when he called them municipal workers. Mike wouldn't have done it otherwise.
Yeah.
He's like, now we're 5 hours out. Now we have to do this game.
Yep.
You fucking asshole. Like,
yeah. So This is where the story gets a little interesting because, like, total luck based. The fact that Worm went to the bowling alley, met a guy there.
Right.
That was like, hey, I met this guy bowling and he loves poker too, guys.
You could tell Worm was just working, trying to find probably anybody to get back to that game.
And so he gets in the game, and this is where he completely fucks him over. Everything's going good. Even Matt Damon, he's trying to fold on the cards that, like, he's given him to cheat. Like, he had winning hands, all that kind of shit. Matt Damon's like, I'm not fucking doing this.
Yep. He gave him, like, pocket kings, and you see him folding, and Edward Norton kind of rolls his eyes, like, slightly, like, you fucking... And it's like, dude, too much.
Yeah.
Because they catch a hanger.
Yes. One of the cops notices it. And then they get caught out, and they're like, let's see the next card, the bottom card, because that's, like, the big play. Because, like, you have multiple games going on.
Yes.
And one of the cops at the main game they're playing catches him like, hey, he's a fucking hanger and all that.
Yep.
Cop at the other game, like, hold on. Like, they're very, like, let's be reasonable here.
Yep.
Let's see what's happening. They pull out the bottom card, and sure enough, it was to help out Matt Damon 100%.
Yeah. God, that's the worst part, because he's like, yep, it's an ace on the bottom. I'm like, okay, well, I was winning before this guy even showed up. You know, we're not in this together. He's like, all right, well, if it didn't help you, flips it over. He's got the others. And it's like, God damn, Worm. And they beat the shit out of them and take all the money.
Yep.
Now they're back to zero.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's ridiculous that Worm is like that. And this is finally the point where Matt Damon's like, I'm writing you off. Fuck off. Get out of town. I don't want to see you again.
Yep. And we never do.
With you. Yeah, and it's nice that you never do see him again.
Yeah, Norton's just gone from the movie.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those where I'm like, I'm sure he's back in jail. I'm sure he's fucked up something.
Yeah, he didn't just change. He didn't care even that they got beat up. He was just like, you should have played those kings or whatever. And it's like, dude,
if this was more of a comedy movie, like not so serious, there would have been a stinger at the end of Edward Norton going back in jail with the guy he fucked over.
Right. Some sort of like, hey, playing for some cigarettes.
Yeah.
That's true. That would have been there. And then, so this is also where he kicks him. So he's like, yeah, leave Worm, whatever. This is because Worm tells him KGB is backing it. And he's like, oh, fuck you, dude. You didn't tell me that. You hid that from me.
Yeah.
And so then Mike's got to go looking for an out. So he goes to Kanish, but Kanish won't help.
Yep. That's fair.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Kanish, he's played everything by the rules. Why is he going to fuck up his life now?
Yeah. And Mike's such an asshole to him in this. He says, you never had the stones to play them. To play the cards, to sit down and do it. And he's like, dude, fuck you. This is when Kanish is like, gets mad at him. He's like, dude, I have a mortgage, bills, family. Like, I have priorities. That's what I put my money on. I don't just do your stupid shit 30K losses here.
Yeah, and then we get the story of kind of why Matt Damon challenged KGB in the first part of the movie.
We do.
He talks about how he played the poker player.
Johnny Chan.
Yeah, and beat him.
Yep.
With the winning hand and all that. Like, he played him through everything the right way, all that shit. And beat him in the game. And so that's why he was running on that high going in to play KGB.
That's true. He thought he was untouchable, which is such a childish way to go about it, but you can tell why he did it. But it's also stupid for somebody as smart as Matt Damon's character to be like, well, I bluffed Johnny Chan at one fucking hand, but I guarantee if you sat down with Johnny Chan for a whole night, you're probably not bluffing his ass more than that one time.
Yeah,
He's learned now.
Well, yeah, that, and on top of it, it wasn't even like a tournament game or anything like that. It's just, right? Yeah.
And then, so then he goes, but he does, as you mentioned earlier, the very generous judge. He goes to Petrovsky's office and says, I need 15K.
Yes. Well, I mean, even before that, like, the judge is like, how much do you need?
Yes.
Like, he even asks, like, I know you're in trouble. I'm going to help you out if I can. But yeah, he says 15,000. You're just like, oh, fuck.
He's like, that's a lot. But he's like, if it has to be tonight, I can give you 10.
Yeah.
Dude, the dude wrote him a check for 10K. And you can tell Matt Damon feels like utter shit. But it's his life on the line. Like, he has to take that.
Yes.
But Landau, I mean, yeah, his character just fucking... Dude, he's the grandpa.
Yeah.
So protective. And he's like, I know... He's like, I'll pay you back. He's like, I know. Just, take care of your fucking self. Like, you just need to get out of this trouble that you're in.
Oh, yeah. It's one of those where he's like... You see in his eyes, like, it's just money. This is someone's life on the line, possibly. That I could help out.
Which leads us to the last plot point of that is the 8-hour game.
Yes.
Where... Mike McDermott gambles because of his fucking ego.
Yes.
So, but first, he goes to KGB's place with the 10K, just needs to get to 30.
Yeah. Well, they're thinking like, oh, he's just going to pay him back right here, a part of it. And he's like, nope, I'm going to bet it. I'm going to start. Let's go, KGB, me and you.
Well, because I think Grandma's there as well, and he's like, you need to get me the full 30 like you have. He's like, well, you've got till, sunrise 8 hours before You know, you can play as much as you want. You just have to keep him at 30K by the time 8 hours is up or whatever.
Yeah.
And he gets it. He played KGB. And the thing is, like, KGB only sits down, I think, when big money is on the line, because he's always like behind the booth at the beginning, but he sits down when Mike McDermott plays, and he's like, yep, I'm going to play you for this money. It's just one-on-one. It's heads up.
That would be the most nerve-wracking one-on-one games, because like, it's just, you're going back and forth. And
yeah. Especially with the guy that just took 30K from 9 months ago.
The worst is, like, if you're playing with someone that's just like, no, that's not a winning hand. Fold, where you're just paying the ante and that's it. You're never getting anywhere. Right,
which I think Matt Damon's character does mention. He's like, I don't have time to play this game with KGB all night. I need to, like, bull him, right?
Yes.
Or barrel him, I'll use that term. Need to barrel him so that he folds and he plays. Like, I need his money fast.
Yes.
And so he does get it. And KGB's like, great, all right. And he's like, cool. And he's, you're going to play anymore? And he's like, no, I think I'm good. And he's like, oh, well, it's fun because I'm paying you with your money.
Yeah, that he lost at the beginning of the movie.
And it's like, dude, and then Matt Damon's like, my ego. He could pay him off, get other money, and then go back and play again.
Yeah.
But no, he's going to risk the 30K to sit back down with KGB.
Yep. But it's nice because, like, the first game is very slow and figuring out, like, okay, what is KGB's tell? Because that's when you get the Oreo thing.
Yep.
And then after that, the second game they play, it's very quick, and it's like, he already knows how he plays. He's very methodical and already knows KGB's tells, all that. So it's not like all right, we're going to draw this entire thing out.
That's true, yeah. So he has that moment where KGB takes out, there's a big hand on the line. KGB cracks the Oreo, and then Matt Damon's like, no, I'm going to lay it down. He has, like, a great hand. This one he says, lays down a monster. Why the fuck would you do that, you know? And he's like, well, because I know. And he looks at his cookies, and KGB just fucking chucks him across the room. Like, he's like, fuck, he knows my tell. Now I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, and this is where you get him kind of narrating at this point of, like, when you find out someone's tell, you don't tell them that you know their tell.
Yeah, that's right.
You just accept it.
Yeah, but that's when he said, but I have to let him know because I need his money.
Yes.
I can let him sit there and play with the cookies all fucking night type of monologue there, but I can't have time for it. That's right. So cookies are gone. Grandma and them are waiting. And then he keeps playing, but then he's, like, down on his luck. He starts to get beat, and then KGB is now mocking him. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, you should have left. You should have left. I've got your money. This is bad for you. Grandma's right here, blah, blah, blah. A lot of shit talk. And, I mean, John Malkovich is so good as KGB.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, the lines he says we have used in every poker game I've ever played. Yeah. It's constant. And he's like, at one point, he's like, kid's got alligator blood. And then you get towards the last hand. It's almost like a mirror of the very first time he lost to him with that hand where they both have monster hands. And Malkovich splashes the pot. He's like, don't splash the pot. It's a bit of ego for him to say that in KGB's plays. I will splash the pot whenever the fuck I want. It's like
he's like, in my club, I will splash the pot whenever the fuck I please.
Yeah, please. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yes. Whenever the fuck. And you're like, yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't correct KGB in his own fucking club.
Right.
And then last card coming, and that's the river there. And KGB thinks he has won, just like Matt Damon thought he won in the original, in the opening.
Yeah, but pretty much Matt Damon came out with the full straight right on the first hand.
He flopped the nut or something like that. He says something like, I flopped a nut flush or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that's right, KGB. It didn't help me. And he's like, boom. He slow rolled his ass, by the way, because KGB thought he won, and he just boom. KGB's like just fucking gets furious and gets up
Everyone
screaming.
In there is furious.
Check all night.
And it's nice because, like, there's still an honor in that entire place. It's not like, oh, well, this is my fucking club. Fuck you. It's my money. Mm-mm. It's like an honor amongst them of like, all right, fine. You fucking beat me. Whatever.
Yeah. Well,
get out of here.
Grandma comes up to get the money. And then Matt Damon's character says, like, I can, you don't want to sit down. I could beat you up all night, KGB. And it's like, God damn, the ball's on you, eh?
Yeah.
But then KGB, and they're about to like hit him or stop him, and KGB's like, stop. He beat me straight up. Pay that man his money.
Yeah.
Like, I'm using the very thick accent because it is such a thick accent Malkovich puts on in this. It has to be presented that way. But pay that man his money. And then it's like, yeah, he respected, to your point, like KGB knew he was beat.
I mean,
I like to think I played like KGB. When I know I'm beat, I'm respectful.
Okay. Well.
No, but yes, he once again has 3 stacks of high society. He turned 10K into 60, paid off the 30. He's back to where he started at the beginning of the movie.
And he's able to pay back the judge as well. And it's a good well-rounded ending. He realizes that law school is not his calling. So
he's
he
going to
writes
go
that off
to
and
Vegas.
he's going to go to Vegas and try to make it big with the poker
World Series.
Yeah,
the WSOP, baby.
And even his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend at that
Joe.
moment, she's like, "Oh, maybe I'll look you up and all that." Like,
yeah, give me a call if you need a lawyer.
Yeah.
Do you think she's actually? I think she still likes him. Like, I think there's a future with them because she stares at him when he leaves.
I think there is, and I think it's one of those where either A, she realizes, okay, he already fucked up once. Hopefully, he learned from that. Well, I guess he fucked up twice.
He did go back and play with the 30K again. He fucked up many times in this movie. Yeah. So she doesn't know about all that, but I'm hoping. Oh, fuck. I want them to get back together, but I understand because, again, I don't want to sound like a broken record. Joe was right.
Yeah. Or he wins a shit ton of money and she's like, all right, be my sugar daddy.
There you go. He'd definitely do that. He loves Joe. You can tell she still loves him, but she's been burned by him. But so hopefully there's a happy ending there. I imagine in this fake world, he, as good as he is, he goes and he wins the World Series of Poker.
Yeah.
He sits with Doyle Brunson and does all that stuff and just kicks ass. But that's where it ends, him driving off into the sunset.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, good movie. Like I said, very intense overall.
Yep.
Between the hands that they play, the way he's like trying to bet his life pretty much on the line.
Yes.
It's, everything's well thought out in that movie.
Cool. That's it.
All right.
Watch it.
Yes.
And then play some poker when you're feeling inspired.
So, with that in mind, Todd, do you know what we're doing next week?
Next week, I don't, Nate, because this is Nate's pick.
Yep.
But Nate has not decided what we're going to do for next week. So you'll just have to wait for that. Maybe we'll throw it in the episode description if we do it. Look for it there. Yeah. Otherwise, it'll be a surprise.
All right. Cool. And that leads us to recommendations.
Sure does. What do you got for him?
So my recommendation is a TikToker.
Ooh, you're like me.
I know. I'm pulling one out of Todd's book. So it's Dano Art.
Dano Art. Never heard of them.
Yeah. So he like his first one that went viral. I remember watching it. It was really great. It's just him at a whiteboard, and his friend's like, "Hey, draw this," and they're like, "Okay, actually, give that church a crown. Oh, make it a face. Okay, now put a candle next to it." And he just goes really bizarre, crazy with it. But then the end up piece just turns out really awesome of crazy collage of different shit you wouldn't expect in a photo. And so it just
How's that? Spell it out.
Dano Art. So it's DAYNOART.
Okay, I never would have gotten the Y in there. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
So that's one of his pieces that he does.
Yeah, it's very intricate. It's got a house with a mouth and a face and there's a dude. Oh, there's the Adventure Time people.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So yeah, he just does some cool stuff, and he started selling t-shirts with it and prints and
nice. Making a living, baby.
Yep.
He's grinding.
Yes.
He's rounding out his arts. My recommendation, I wasn't quite prepared for recommendations because, usually I haven't watched a lot since we did it. But I think this is going to be a timeless one. It'll be good. It technically, right now, if I was telling people and they were going to listen to it in a week, this would be good. I think it's the same thing. Guys, go buy God of War Ragnarok because that's what we're going to do.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to be playing Ragnarok.
Yes, we are.
You should too.
Recording this before it comes out.
Yes, but that's why I think it's time. I think
that it is coming out. And the fact that we're going to have some episodes banked already.
Yep.
I'm going to be able to soak my time into that.
Yeah, me too. I am sad at timing for this, but I will have
better reasons.
Yeah, I'll have some time there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ragnarok. Play it. Play the first one. That's the real recommendation. Play the first one if you haven't. God of War, fantastic. Even the original series, 1 through 3, and some spinoffs are really good. So
nice. Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Well, with that, where can they tell us about the experiences they've had from our recommendations, Todd?
Spoiler.
Oh, wrong one.
Alert.
We're leaving that in, baby.
No.
Yeah.
Well, back to it, Todd.
Where they can tell us was a very weird way to set up, and then you blurted out the spoiler. You can tell us about your experiences and some bad beats, just like Nate's having, on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You can also email Nate and Nate. Only Nate, I can't stress this enough, just at Nate at theindecide@gmail.com. And then if you're on those apps, let's say you're on Apple Podcasts, you can rate us, leave a comment. That would be fantastic. Comments help with the algorithm. You can also rate us on Spotify. You can only leave the stars. 5 stars would be amazing. Share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate it. And we appreciate you, listeners. And that's all I've got for you right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So nice of you.
You know, I'm a nice guy. That's last week's episode.
Well, with that in mind, on my podcast, I will splash the pot whenever the fuck I please.
This is mine too. Oh, I will also say, listen, here's the thing, Nate. If you can't spot the sucker in the first half hour you're at the table, then you are the sucker.
Oh no!
Yeah. Woo! It's fucking Candyland, everybody. Goodbye. How many times can we hit the mic today?
1. 2 hits.
1 from the past. 1 stinky winky. I used to laugh so much at that. And I watched it again recently, like through a clip, and I was like, that's really bad. That is not funny in the slightest.
Yeah.
When you're a young boy, 1 stinky winky, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I have one of those too. Is Space Jam.
Oh God.
Where he like rips the first Space Jam where he rips down his pants. Oh, nice butt. Gotta rewind it like, oh, this is so great. All right.
I'm sure we've matured since then.
Totally, yes.